Most men skip training their glutes because they think it is only for aesthetics, but this hidden weakness might actually be the main reason your lower back hurts and your squat progress is completely stuck. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are breaking down the only 2 glute exercises a man truly needs for strength, power, and athletic performance. By the end of this short video, you will know exactly how to build functional lower body power without wasting hours on complicated gym routines. Why men need glute training? Let us be honest for a second. When you think of leg day, you probably think of big quads or heavy calf raises. For a long time, I did the exact same thing. I focused entirely on the muscles I could see in the mirror, but then my lower back started aching after every single deadlift session. I felt slow on the basketball court, and my running times were getting worse. That is when I learned a valuable lesson. The glutes are actually the biggest muscle group in your entire body. They are the engine room for your movement. If your engine is weak, the rest of the car has to work twice as hard. When your glutes do not fire correctly, your lower back and knees take the hit. Building stronger glutes can help protect your joints, improve your posture, and unlock massive power for sports. You do not need a machine circuit of 10 different movements. You just need 2 basic lifts done with perfect form. Have you ever experienced lower back tightness after a heavy workout? Let me know in the comments below, because it is a very common issue that we can fix together. Exercise 1. The Romanian Deadlift, RDL. Our first essential exercise is the Romanian Deadlift, commonly known as the RDL. This movement is a true masterclass in hip hinging, which is one of the most important movement patterns your body can learn. Unlike a conventional deadlift where the weight starts on the floor, the RDL begins from a standing position and places most of the focus on the lowering phase of the movement. To begin, stand tall while holding a barbell or a pair of dumbbells in front of your thighs. Keep your feet about hip-width apart and your knees slightly bent. From here, instead of squatting down, imagine you're trying to push a heavy door open behind you using only your hips. Your hips move backward, your torso naturally leans forward, and your spine remains completely straight, like a rigid wooden board. As you lower the weight, keep it close to your legs at all times. You should feel a deep stretch through the back of your thighs, specifically in your hamstrings, as well as tension in your glutes. This stretch is a key part of the exercise. Once the weight reaches just below your knees or mid-shin, depending on your flexibility, pause briefly, then drive your hips forward to return to the starting position. At the top, squeeze your glutes tightly without overextending your lower back. So why is this movement especially important for men? Because it directly trains your ability to bend over safely and efficiently in everyday life. Whether you're picking up a heavy object, lifting something from the ground, or even performing basic tasks like tying your shoes, you're using this exact movement pattern. The RDL strengthens your posterior chain, particularly your glutes and hamstrings, which helps reduce unnecessary strain on your lower back. For beginners, start with a light weight that you can fully control. Aim for 3 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions. Focus entirely on proper form, the stretch at the bottom, and the controlled squeeze at the top. Remember, the goal is not to lift as heavy as possible. It is to move correctly. Master the movement first, and the strength will follow. Exercise 2. The Barbell Hip Thrust. Our second exercise is the king of direct glute activation, the Barbell Hip Thrust. If you want a movement that specifically targets the glutes with minimal stress on your lower back, this is the one. To set this up, place your upper back firmly against a flat bench. Sit on the floor and roll a padded barbell over your hips. Plant your feet flat on the ground, about shoulder width apart. Take a deep breath, tighten your core, and drive through your heels to push your hips straight up toward the ceiling. At the top of the movement, your shins should be vertical and your body should form a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Hold that top position for one brief second and squeeze your glutes as hard as you can before lowering back down slowly. Think of this movement like a sprinting motion. When a sprinter takes off from the starting blocks, they drive their hips forward with maximum power. The hip thrust builds that exact horizontal power. It can help you run faster, jump higher, and feel much more stable during heavy lifts. If you are new to this, you do not even need a barbell. You can start by using just your body weight or holding a single dumbbell on your lap. Try performing 3 sets of 10 to 12 controlled repetitions. Progressive overload and consistency. Now you have the 2 tools you need, but how do you actually make them work for you? The answer is a simple principle called progressive overload. All it means is gradually increasing the challenge so your body is forced to adapt and grow stronger over time. For example, if you are lifting 50 kilograms on the Romanian deadlift for 8 reps this week, your goal next week could be 9 reps with the same weight. Alternatively, you can add a small amount of weight while keeping your reps consistent. The key is progression, not perfection. You do not need massive jumps. Small, steady improvements repeated over months lead to real, lasting results. This is where most beginners go wrong. They rush, chase heavier weights too quickly, and sacrifice form. That is a mistake. Progress only counts if your technique stays clean and controlled. Once your form breaks down, other muscles take over, and the target muscles stop doing the work. Keep your ego outside the gym. Focus on slow, controlled movements with full intention behind every rep. Quality always beats quantity in the long run. If you are enjoying these simple gym breakdowns and they are helping you understand training better, take a second to support the content. Hit the thumbs up button and help the channel grow. Stay consistent, stay patient, and let the progress build week by week. The conclusion. Training your glutes is not about vanity. It is about building a strong, resilient body that moves well, stays pain-free, and performs at its absolute best. By mastering the Romanian deadlift and the barbell hip thrust, you give your body the solid foundation it truly deserves. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with me today. If you found this information useful, please subscribe to the channel for more straightforward, honest fitness advice. Stay strong, keep training smart, and I will see you in the next video.